Aphasia is a speech and language disorder that affects an estimated 1 million Americans. Many are already battling mobility problems caused by stroke or brain trauma. Aphasia is a different type of hurdle. NJN News health and medical correspondent Sarah Lee Kessler reports.
Good night.
Good night.
Excellent.
It's been 5 weeks since Jane Cotter suffered a stroke and developed aphasia, a devastating communications disorder that affects her ability to speak.
The speech and language systems in the left side of our brain can be impaired just the same way that we can have impairment for movement or other kinds of thinking.
Can you see my nose? Good.
Dr. Anna Barrett is a stroke expert at Kessler Institute in West Orange. Her patient, John Candido, a volunteer here, has been living with aphasia for 12 years following his stroke. He says word retrieval is a real challenge.
It takes a while when people talk to me.
Jack McGee, who owns a family business, is having trouble identifying objects.
Yeah.
I know you know it because you're using the gesture for it.
Yeah, I know that.
I know you know it.
I know it.
It's actually, I know.
Use it every day of my life.
It's a
staple.
How frustrating is this for you?
Yeah, it gets quite frustrating, you know, when you can't even think of the word that person, a simple, plain word that the person is telling you, and you can't answer, can't tell the person what that is.
The problem is caused by a short circuit in the brain.
It really robs people of their ability to be competent people in society.
The National Aphasia Association is trying to raise awareness.
The mission of the National Aphasia Association is to let people know that aphasia is a communication impairment, but not an impairment of intellect.
Speech-language therapy, including the sentence completion exercise, is the cornerstone of rehabilitation.
The new job pays more.
The new job pays more money.
When you're doing these exercises, you are stimulating the areas and reconnecting synapses in the brain and recreating neurons so that their functional skills are recovered.
I had every day, 5 times a week, for 2.5 years.
Barbara Martin, who's president of the National Aphasia Association and is a former patient herself, says you've got to have a can-do attitude.
You can get better.
Back and forth. Good. Perfect. Yeah, you got it.
Sarah Lee Kessler, NJN News, West Orange.